Head to dessert, blueberry cheesecake. Oh, and just check out this. If you're a pizza lover, you'll want to pay attention to our next feature. Serving up deep dish, mouth-watering Chicago-style pizza is Chicago Pizza Kitchen. It's a pizza lover's dream come true. And right in the same plaza, the sister restaurant, Chicago Piazza Trattoria, right here on Major Mackenzie in Maple. Think of it as two totally different restaurants, all in one plaza. And for those living further west, a second location of Chicago Pizza Kitchen on Napa Valley Drive in Woodbridge.
Anyone who's lived in Chicago or visited Chicago has told us that our pizza is, I shouldn't say this, but better actually than what they've ever had.
And in the trattoria, the owners offer a blended cuisine of Italian and Greek proportions. The restaurants have only been around for a few months, but the talk on the town is the pizza. Chicago-style pizza.
Yes.
What is Chicago-style pizza?
Okay. Envision like a pie. So it's a deep dish, if you want to call it that, or stuffed. It's got a crust on top, and it's stuffed with mozzarella, and you can add whatever you like. So I suggest to people whatever they normally like on a regular thin crust pizza, they can put it inside. And then on top, you either get like a chunky tomato sauce, like a marinara kind of, or you can get a meat sauce. And it's something really different, something you have to try.
But if you're not hungry enough for the Chicago-style pizza, try regular pizza or other traditional Windy City options.
We have wonderful sandwiches. We have a fantastic, we call it the tremendous Chicago Italian beef sandwich, which is another Chicago favorite. It's basically beef that's been marinated, thinly sliced, a good sized sandwich, topped with roasted green peppers and hot giardiniera, and it comes with a side of salad.
And if you'd like a scenic meal, the trattoria is your best bet.
The concept in here is a piazza. It's like you're out on the street, and there's storefronts and, you know, the antique doors and windows, and gives the illusion of a lot of, you know, space, like there's more on either side.
As for the food, take your pick. Different pastas, garlic bread, desserts, or one of my favorite, gnocchi.
And the gnocchi, oh, potato dumplings, of course, you know, served in a really nice cream sauce with a pesto. Delicious.
You're
really
making
good.
me hungry.
I know, I'm hungry too.
Spiros, you've got a pretty different menu, Chicago style. What are we making today?
Chicago style. What we're going to make is the famous Chicago Italian beef sandwich.
All right.
That we're introducing here to Canada. Those have been to Chicago, know the sandwich, and are coming out of the woodwork once they hear that we're here and we're doing the traditional Italian beef sandwich.
Okay, so we've got our ingredients over here. Mm-hmm. What do we have here?
Okay, here we have the roast beef. This roast beef has to be marinating in a special sauce between 10 to 12 hours. It's very tender. And then we assemble the sandwich. It's a hot sandwich. And it has bell peppers, mm-hmm. green bell peppers, and the Italian giardiniera. And we serve it with a side of salad, spring mix, with a balsamic vinaigrette.
So served hot, so we have to cook this thing. How do we do it?
Right. Very simple. Okay, it's already been warmed up. So what we're going to do, we're going to place it in the sauce with the roasted bell peppers, heating up the beef slightly in its sauce. We're going to finish it off with an Italian giardiniera, and that is it.
It hardly closes, a hefty sandwich.
It's very difficult to close, very easy to eat.
Spiros, I've never had a Chicago-style pizza.
You're in for a treat.
I can't wait. I saw your website, and it just looks so juicy and so full. Mm-hmm. It's a meal in itself, one slice.
It is.
And it doesn't actually come in a slice.
It does. Well, it comes in a pie form. You'll see. You'll see what I mean after we build it.
Okay, this is the deep dish pie
Yes.
pan.
Yeah, this is our small.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. These pans were brought from Chicago. It takes a special pan to make the Chicago style pizza. Every dough ball is stored in a Cambro container. So every pizza is in its own environment before it gets started. So they all have the same personality, but yeah, this way it keeps them a little nicer in here. Okay, and then we put it here like this and just open it up slightly. If we want to toss it, we can toss it. And then what we do is just drape it like this. Drop it right in the pan, okay? And then we line the pan with this dough, like this. Just like a fruit pie. That's exactly, very good. That's exactly how I explain to people what a Chicago style pizza is. This one's gonna have Italian sausage, mushrooms, bell peppers or green peppers, a little parm. I'm gonna have you build this, okay? And you'll see that you'll do it picture perfect without even realizing it, okay? Now, what I want you to do is take the rolling pin with enough pressure, like this, and go right over that pan, this way, and it will cut.
Okay.
It will cut the top crust.
You ready?
We're ready. Rock and roll it. There you go.
There we go.
See? See how it's cutting? So now, we're gonna take this and put it in the oven here and push it all the way back. This pizza is gonna take about 15 to 20 minutes. Now, Julia, we're gonna take the stuffed pizza out, the Chicago style. Okay, this is actually considered about 80 to 85% done. Okay, this is how we take them out, okay? Now, we're gonna add our sauce. You see
Sauce
how
goes on top because we didn't put sauce inside.
Exactly. Remember I told you that this is an upside down, almost backwards pizza? Okay. And then we add the chunky tomato sauce that we make. That's got a hint of pesto inside because of some allergies. I don't use pine nuts in the pesto. That pizza's gonna go back in the oven. Just like this. It's gonna go back into its happy little home, temporary home. You have to find the strongest part of the crust, and you go like this. See that?
Wow.
And it comes right off. Now you see why we can't cut it with a pizza wheel.
No, you'll just
Right.
dirty.
Yeah. Well, no, it's impossible to cut it. It'll destroy the pizza. So, you see? All of our Chicago-style pizzas are cut into 8. That's it. Like this. And then we put it back together.
I can't say enough about Chicago Pizza Kitchen and Chicago Piazza Trattoria. Just look at this classic Chicago-style pizza pie. It's just oozing with cheese and different ingredients. I can't wait to try it. And this right here, this is a classic American-style, freshly brewed iced tea, unsweetened. You can't get it like this anywhere else. And it's served in a mason jar, just like in the South. Don't wait to try this place out for yourself. Come on by in person, or for more information, you can visit them online at chicagopizzakitchen.ca.